He say, she say, we say, I say, hearing out them points of views when I see it my way. Yes it goes, yes it knows, maybe so's, probably not. Shoulds and coulds, do's and don'ts, your wills and won'ts is how you rock. Politicians and religions, on your house or are you renting? Is you married? Is you single? Meta interest when you mingle, turn out to be someone you into. So how long before the bed get wrinkled? Children when they tripping, is it time out or do you whip them? Opinions and decisions, hunches, intuitions, may or may not get it, cause people's experience different. Check the prejudice at the door. Speak the time if you give the flow. Tell the truth if it's sweet or sour, cause the hour we spitting that fire.
Whew. I tell you the truth. Doing too much. Before you come on, it's too much. Whew. Y'all, I was sitting up here trying to beat the clock. So let's talk. Let's talk. So there's, I guess it's going around that the reason why the petition is not being signed or have more signatures is because of me, right? Because I'm the one who drafted the petition. So I will say this. I will say this. I will start what I think it may be, and then I will say this, and then I will be done with it if this is the key. And this is RA speaking. This ain't the dragon. This ain't spin fire. This is just me. First, I will say this. When I come on here and I speak, and I think it may have something to do with politics, my politics beliefs. And people, because someone said that about 3 weeks ago, and we were making jokes about it and things like that, but she was saying, and sometimes when people mad at you, they tell you the truth, right? And one of the young ladies said that was angry with me because of my political beliefs. And I will say this. Normally, I don't speak about politics as far as who I will vote for. I don't. But if you have read or listened to my commentary, I had told you what party I belong to. And I told you why I will be voting this way. It has nothing to do with my own personal take. It's what I found out researching on content creation on this channel. I want everybody to understand that. Like, it has everything to do with that and what it and who it pointed to. So if you think that I am the type of person that will be with a party that I've been registered as, and after doing all this research, realize that they're responsible for a lot of what's going on, and this particular person who I've been advocating for 5 or 6 years, incarceration unjust, then for one, you ain't paid attention to shit I said for 5 or 6 years. And for two, it's not about me. I started off speaking on injustice, not just for R. Kelly, but I started off with Bill Cosby and other young men. And then I came and I started speaking about it with R. Kelly. And after researching all of that, not just R. Kelly's data, but all of that, I realized what and who was behind it. And what I said was true, because in the political battle that's going on, the very person that everybody is saying they standing with, this particular candidate is doing everything that I'm advocating against. So a lot of you people are being hypocrites when you hear my story, because what it is, you're fanned out. I'm not a fan of R. Kelly. I don't know how many more ways I have to tell you. I became a fan as I start advocating for him. I'm not a fan. I don't know if you can tell that by the way I spoke to him or the conversations we had or what I do or whatever. And I said that if he gets free, he's up for fair game. I mean, when someone tells you who they are, you better believe them. But I am not the type of person that cares about people not following me because they don't like my political beliefs. I usually don't share it, but I'm sharing it because of the injustice that I see. And I felt that it was a need for me to share it. Now, the Black people in society, and there's a difference, and I'm seeing it. If you don't agree with them, you're disassociated and they just own you and they diss all this and that. But if you do, then everybody are ready to, they are good together. And this is exactly what we was talking about with the media. This is exactly what we was talking about with the go along, get along game. This is exactly what we've been talking about for 5 or 6 years. Not only just me, but Kwame Brown spoke on it. So many others spoke on it, right? When I do these petitions, it's not about me just because I drafted it, or it's about him. But if you don't like the fact that I drafted, then you ask your favorite blogger who you like if they support him to draft one. And you best believe I can still sign it. It doesn't matter to me. I'm not that, I know how to put my feelings aside. And if y'all hear, that's the rain going up against the window pane. But I know how to put my feelings aside, and many of you are not. You're emotional. And I've told you guys, you are all emotional creatures. See, even other content creators, they're emotional. I talk about politics on this channel. I'm always talk about anything I want to talk about on this channel because it matters. We live on earth. You know, some people can be so heavenly bound to their no earthly good. And so when you don't talk about things that's going on in your everyday life or where into which you exist, and you praise God that you live in each and every day, then we got a problem. So therefore, yes, I'm going to talk about things that can affect people's everyday lives. And some people may agree with me, some people may not agree with me, but that's what makes us unique. It's the fact that we have difference of opinion and it's valid. But if you think that I am the type of person that if I don't agree with you, you got me all wrong. You got me all wrong. And then that is when the damn, the dragon come out. I don't ever follow shit off a cliff. Ever. Ever. I will stand on it and go back to one subscriber before I do that. That will never be me. That's not even in my personality. And when somebody tell you who they are, you better believe them. When they show you who they are, you better believe them. So if I'm showing you who I am and you can't deal with it, you have every right to not be down with it. But this petition is not me. You have to be a certain group of people or a certain person to be able to separate your feelings towards me for the petition. You have to be it takes a lot. I know. I'm on here cussing people out, talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Calling people out. Yeah, I do all of that. And I know what I do. It's a channel. It's content creation. I get down with the bullshit too. All right? But I do have a serious point to where I talk about something that's very dear to me. And I think I've proven that already. But I do give you a little messy entertainment. I give everybody else that. Because that's what we do as content creators. To keep the audience engaged. The audience wants some mess. The audience wants some education, and they want a variety of everything. But if you think it was me, then you ask your content creator to do it if you still support this man. It's no problem. And I will promote that petition as well on this channel. That's how I'm cut. See, I told you guys a long time ago, you're nothing like me. I can cuss you out like I do and still call your channel out and still give you a donation. You're nothing like the dragon. You would never be like me. So quit trying to figure it out. But what I want you to do, if you ain't take nothing from me for the past 5 or 6 years, the support of this man is where it's at. I'm not it. I tell you that all the time. I'm not where it's at. When people make me content, I'm not where it's at. And I tell you that I don't know what it is that you guys don't get, but you can't change me in this day and age, and you would never do it. I don't know any of you personally, okay? And I'm only here to not waste my time to tell you anything negative, but I'm going to tell you something that's dear to me about this man being incarcerated because I was speaking it before I even joined him or this side. So you have to, and when I tell you I have a shirt that say don't follow these niggas off a cliff, that's exactly what you're doing. I don't march to the beat of my own drum. I'm just me. I don't have no instruments. I'm just being me. And so that way I would never do that. But I will talk about everything that is needed in society, in this world to help our people. That's where I'm from. And many content creators, rather, they won't even let you know that they got their passion from me. What they speak is come from me. What they do came from me. And I'm good with that. Why? Because that's what I'm out here to do. I tell you to take it and go. Because when you're trying to get a message out here, I may be the one to create something, but I may not be the one people resonate with. And you got to be a certain type of person to be able to step back and let who people resonate with take that information and give it out there to the people. That's important. I'm not important for you to dislike enough to not sign this man petition. Don't give me that kind of power. You can disagree with me. But this is about Robert Sylvester Kelly, not RA. You understand what I'm saying? So it's okay. But if you support this man and you don't want it to come from me, get your personal blogger who you like. And if they support him, tell them to draft one. And I would tell my people to go over there and sign it. I have no problem with that. I don't want nobody to dislike me to the point where they don't want to help him. Don't give me that kind of power. I don't even want that kind of power. That's not my mission. That's not what I was on here for. I advocate for men's rights. That's my passion. That's what I'm going to always do. I feel there's too many people on here for women. Every time you turn around, there's women empowerment, women this, women that, and our men are sinking. And there's a whole nother alternative life brewing and prospering and growing. And brainwashing kids to believing that this is what God's plan is. So yes, I'm on here to do some earthly things. And that would be talking about politics. That would be talking about the lifestyle. That would be talking about a lot of things people do not like. I'm not having this channel for you to like me. Get this too. I want everyone to understand. My mods, everyone. You have your own mind. You don't have to always agree with me. I don't want that on this channel. I want to be challenged, because if we all agreeing with each other in the same room, nobody is growing and nobody is getting educated. So I need to listen to some different points of views as well. And I probably could be educated on some things that I don't know. But until then, again, I will say, don't give me that kind of power to where you dislike me, you won't help him. Because if it's necessary, I even offered one person, and she came on here subtle, but she didn't say that when we spoke. You know what I'm saying? I said, well, I will take my name off and put somebody else's name. I won't entertain that. I said, okay. You know how she is. She fussed at me and everything. But I'm just letting you know how passionate that I am about it. And it's not about me having any recognition. It's not about that. It's not about that with R. Kelly. It's not about that with Bill Cosby. It's not about that with these young men who have been wronged in the legal system, YSL, the ones who's been shot by unarmed men, been shot by police. It's not about that with me. And even though I sit up there and I look at certain things and I say who I may lean to vote for, it's not that I'm endorsing. I'm not endorsing anyone. Let's get that clear as well. I'm not endorsing anyone. Now, there are certain things that I do not like that Trump is speaking. And there are some things that I don't, and there's a lot of things I don't like what the Democrat is speaking, or what they, better yet, what they have done. And I'm a registered Democrat. I say it all the time. I have my reasons. I have my reservations to why I won't do that. I won't participate in you taking down a culture of men weaponizing the government. I will not support that. I will not support a person who claims or justifying or trying to act as if they won race and tell you they're not going to do for the race. I will not support that. I'm so over making history when it comes to politics that I just want somebody to do something. I'm not supporting you opening up the door and letting everybody in, giving all the money out, and won't help these people who've been here. I won't support that. So I have my reasons on why I support the way I support politically. And I won't sit up there and justify that it's wrong. Because if I can talk politics, I can talk religion, I can talk everything. We should be able to. That's the problem with the Democratic Party, is that they're trying to silence people who have a difference of opinions. And people are getting tired of it. They're getting tired of it. So I'm not going to say, well, I don't talk this because that gets this. No, so does religion. So does every other controversial topic. These are conversations that need to be had. These are conversations that need to be had. And when I sit up there and tell my black men who comes on here and beat me down and all I do is advocate for them, I understand that they don't understand. And yet I still get on here and say, leave my men alone. I still do it. No matter how much they beat me down, they do this, I still would do it. Because I am a real believer that God wouldn't have made them first for a reason. God wouldn't put them on earth for a reason. So when you try to put them in jail and lock them up and do this, well, I'm going to talk about it politically, religiously, humanity, everything. I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to scream about it. It birthed a whole lot of people content on here, me speaking on injustice. There are people who I don't like who did dirt to this man. And I still spoke up on them, even though I came at them. And y'all know who that is. And I didn't want them to put him in jail for the little time he was there. This is why I was trying to tell that young man and so many others, this is not the way to do it. Everybody got an agenda. That agenda ain't working and it ain't even worth it. You need to save your culture. And I told everybody they need to have cultural obligation. And everybody want to sit up here and talk this and talk that. Everybody has some sort of religious beliefs, or sometimes they're atheists or whatever. But as I said before, you cannot be so heavily bound that you're no earthly good. So the Lord that we love so much, loved this world so much, and we know the rest. So yes, we have to speak on things that happen in our daily lives. We have to speak on things that happen out here in our communities. We lived among these people. We're supposed to love these people. We're supposed to preach that stuff. We're supposed to do all those things. Even when I sat up there and talked to R. Kelly last year, I was greeted with envy and hate for those who I thought I was advocating with. He doesn't deserve that. And you gave me too much power at that time. And I didn't want that. I never came on here about power. I never came on here about nothing other than to get along. I've always preached unity and sticking together. I got on some of you and other content creators about not sticking together and lack of loyalty. You cannot preach and say anything about the world or anything about God if you don't even have the foundation of loyalty. You cannot say you love God if you don't sit up there and love those that are in his image. And even though sometimes we see horns of those people, he still loves them. So I'm not trying to be Reverend Ike. I'm not trying to be a person that's on here being a savior. I'm just trying to use my voice that I have and the information and the research and all the advocacy work I've done over the years to give it to YouTube, to bring my voice here to help our men. And I'm trying to make women who are real victims to understand the difference between victims for profit and real victims. And those who are sit up there with this Me Too movement, working with the government and everything, this go with you too. I already know there are people who are informers. I already know that the government is watching. I'm in no fear of nothing. They took my channel down 3-4 times last week in one live stream because of what I speak. So I know if they did that to me, I know I'm restricted, but that's okay because I know my voice gonna resonate because that's what God gave me. So don't sit up there and not sign this petition because you think you mad at spitting fire. I will step back and put anybody's name on it other than mine if it's necessary. So I'm just telling you right now, I don't want that kind of power. That ain't what I'm on here for. And if you think I am, you misunderstood every damn thing I said from the day one I spoke on here. From when I was making videos to the first time I went live to today. You misunderstood everything. You ain't getting me. You don't understand. I am very keen on respect. And a lot of you on here lack it. And I spoke on that. A lot of you on here let your personal beliefs get in the way of helping this man. That happened enough for 5 years. We were distracted for 5 years. Now, people going on. And that's understood. I understand that. Life goes on. But I'm still here saying the same thing. I'm still going to say the same thing. I'm going to do my celebrity gossip. I'm going to play my little music. I'm going to do all this and that. And at the same time, I'm still going to yell, come back to free R. Kelly. It's still going to be there until that man is free. It's still going to be there. Y'all giving me too much power that I didn't ask for and don't want. Okay? So when someone told me that was it, that's not what I want. I don't want that. Just like I always tell you guys, I don't want to sit up here and collect money for causes. I don't want that. Little portfolios, send them off, that's nothing. But big money to do big things, no. I don't want that. I don't want that responsibility. And spitting fire, I will tell you, I don't want that responsibility. Because it's easy to be labeled a fraud, a scammer, and all that. I don't want all that on my channel. I don't want all that. It's about him. The only difference between him and I is that we have the same first initial. That's it. Don't give me that kind of power. I've been doing petitions and trying to get signatures together for 5 years. The opposition knows that. And I ain't stopped. And so the petition only has 700, less than 750. To me, to others, that's not enough. To me, it's a step in the right direction. Considering. Because it said this petition strength is an 8, which is good out of 10. So, hey, sometimes things happen in slow motion. But the fact is, it happens. I didn't even think, people have said that it ain't at 1,000. I didn't even think that it would be at 750 within less than 2 weeks. I really didn't. 85 people signed this week. And I've only been on here maybe 2 or 3 times this week. So some of you have mixed feelings about the petition. I understand or whatever. It's nothing I can do about that. But at the same time, don't give me that kind of power. And if it's that good, if the hate for me is that strong, get your person who you support, their channel, get them to do it. Get them to do it. They can copy everything I said and put their name on it, and I still sign it. I don't care. Really, I don't. What I care about is this man conviction getting overturned from these scammers. Now, that being said, I read a draft, and I told her not to say anything, and she didn't, but I will. Because I read a draft to this person today, and they liked it. I got a girlfriend who's going to proofread it for me. She's going to proofread it, make sure it sounds right. And these portfolios are going to be coming out. Okay? So I am going to start, if you want to give some money towards the portfolios to be sent out. As a matter of fact, the portfolio folders came today from Amazon. They came today. My daughter just bought them in about an hour ago. along with some stuff she wrote. So let me see how many in this pack. Let me see. I know y'all don't have a camera right now, but let me see. Oh, it's still in the plastic. If you can hear the plastic, I'm thinking it's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think it's about 30. A count of 30 portfolios. So to start, that is not bad. So I'm gonna be putting them in sleeves. I gotta get some labels and stuff like that. So yeah, Spitting Fire, if you want to contribute to that, you can. I'm gonna be sending them out on behalf of the petition and other things, as I did with the Andrea Kelly, but this is a little bit more professional letter than that one. And yeah, we're definitely going to send these out and probably at the end of the week. So if you all want to participate, I told you guys I will let you know when I started. All right, I started. My girlfriend gonna come over here and get this draft. When she finished correcting it, I'm gonna make some changes. I may have one more person proofread it again, and then I'm gonna get some labels, print them up, and they gonna all go to the post office, and I'm gonna record them. So, it is. I mean, I'm not. I'm just doing what I think is need to be done. And there's no guarantee anything that I do is going to work, but it's something. It's let it be known that someone cares. We care. And it's too much of this injustice going on in our face. Not with just R. Kelly, but even with YSL. It's too much of that disrespect going on in our face. And can't nobody sit up there and say red. Because they're not in office right now. So, and all these men that was with these Me Too claims, they wasn't in office heavy then. So my point is, we got to do something about the disrespect the government has been doing. Okay? They have been disrespecting my channel, disrespecting other people's channels, doing what they want to do. And I understand we like to be entertained out here on YouTube, but at some point we got to push back. They have arrested people, taking channels down, demonetizing channels. They have done all of everything that they could do over here. And it's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And so for political strength. You don't use my black men and take away their freedom for political strength. That is slavery. That's slavery. It's modernized. It's modernized slavery. And the thing I'm trying to get people to care about again, before it was the internet, people would have been at the doorstep of the courthouse. People would have been at the doorstep of the courthouse. Because back in the day, the media wasn't as one-sided. It's so bad with this YSL case. They have no other choice but to they have no other choice but to tell the truth. It's that bad. It's that bad. They have no other choice. But the problem I'm trying to get people to understand, y'all need to care a little bit more. Less a little bit it could be entertaining. That's fine. And if you like to be entertained, that's fine. But those of you who live in Georgia, I'm not understanding. I'm really not. That's not cool. And the fact is, it's black people doing it. Y'all cannot blame it on white people. As much as y'all want to Black Lives Matter, well, Black Lives Matter got to start mattering to black people. Okay? Because this doesn't make any sense. And I don't cover the YSL case like that. But to listen to so many different channels and how they doing these black men, and we just liking it for entertainment, that shit ain't cool. And as a matter of fact, it make me not even want to come on here. That's why I fell back, because the passion for injustice, it just seems like y'all don't care. And maybe this is not my group of people. Maybe I go on another platform. I don't know. But the fact of the matter is, this is not cool. It's not cool. All you need is goddamn 5 or 10 people with some picket signs. Everybody else will follow. People love to be led. We cannot be the content creators, feet on the ground, coming up with ideas, and y'all not doing. We can't do it all. So even if we give you an idea, it doesn't matter. Okay? Them boys need to be out of there. No, they need to be out of there. When the court and the justice system drop the ball, that's where it's at. You drop the ball. They can't blame nobody but themselves. It ain't about innocent or guilt. It's about injustice. I keep telling y'all that. I keep telling you. That there's no way in the hell I will be in Georgia and not picking up a damn sign. Okay, we didn't know what we was doing with the R. Kelly case, but shit, that's at the courthouse. They acting a fool at the courthouse in the state. Shit, 10 of y'all come up there, by next week it'll be 100. Trust and believe. Get them goddamn boys out of there. Y'all, and a lot of y'all come from Georgia and Alabama and down that way. Get your damn black men up out of that situation and let them know you stand with them. How you just gonna let people disrespect you and that's it? And then that's why I get on black people so much. The selfishness about their own well-being, that they don't care about nobody else's. This is why I didn't care with this R. Kelly shit. This is why I got on them about unity. It wasn't about telling people who they can and can't not talk to. It's about strength. And some of you people have been in unions. You should know about unity and what it entails. That's what that was about, because they showed unity. The supporters didn't. So y'all got some work to do. All right. I'm doing what I said I was out here to do and everything. And I was talking to another content creator. She said the same thing. She's losing her momentum. You don't want to lose your momentum. Okay. It's really easy to do when you're a content creator and you feel like you're trying to make a change and the supporters are not supporting. All right? So, it is what it is. Again, it's not about me. Don't put me out the equation. Tell your content creator to start a petition. And I will show you what unity looks like. I will show you what unity looks like. Tell each and every one of your favorite content creators that is not spitting fire, if I'm the reason you're not signing, and I will show you what unity like, because I will sign it and I will not sign it anonymous. If what they say I agree with and it makes sense, I will sign it and donate. That's the dragon in me. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't understand why y'all sit up here and get in your feelings. Get out your feelings. If nothing else, I told you, don't get in your feelings. Don't get in your feelings. No, you get in your feelings with your man or with your woman. You don't get in your feelings with me. I don't sleep with you at night. I don't know you. Do you understand? So I don't mean to be cold. I don't need to be cruel. But sometimes that's what y'all need. Y'all need a taste of reality. Okay? So don't give me that kind of power. I don't want that. Because that's not what I'm on here for. That's not what I speak on. All right? So I just wanted to come on here and say that. I may be back later on. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. All right, but this is the dragon speaking. Don't give me that kind of power. It's about Robert Sylvester Kelly. This man right here that's in jail. If you read the transcripts, you read people transcripts for many years, you ought to know this has nothing to do with me. I have my freedom. You have your freedom. And what we know about these accusers, he should have his damn freedom. And YSL should have their motherfucking freedom. And all the boys behind him should have their damn freedom. This is what I'm speaking. Y'all be on some stuff when y'all be making y'all personal. No, don't give me that. I'm not sleeping with you at night. So you being angry with me, you gonna be a mad ass. Because I'm not giving two shits. I don't lose no sleep over nobody on here. Don't give me that kind of power. It's about him. Now, I hope y'all understand that. I hope y'all pay attention to that. I don't sit up there and deal with that bullshit. Okay? Y'all making it seem like, oh, I don't like spitting fire. This is not about spitting fire. Spitting fire is sitting at home. This man should be sitting in his motherfucking house too. All right? Now that's the dragon for your ass. Don't have me come and spank y'all asses again. You understand what I'm saying? In the meantime, between time, fire out the dragon.